Hey, and welcome everybody to the first Light Nite session of the Light Nite bench here. We have our guest, Jack Mallers.
Yo,
So it's a pleasure to host you here and give us a quick introduction about.
what's going on, man? Thank you for having me. I'm excited about Light Nite video games with Lightning, and so I'm pumped. Let's do this.
Nice. It's a pleasure to have you here, and let's start with something about a few questions I have prepared here based on the last updates about Stripe and SAP. So, well, first of all, let me congratulate you with the seed round you guys closed in July. That was very congratulations news for the actual Bitcoin ecosystem and for the actual fintech ecosystem, I would say.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. We got a lot coming, and I'm happy to have some strategic backers that are going to help us. We're going to be around for a really long time, working on some cool stuff for a long time.
Nice. I really appreciate that that's happening, and it's good timing to be here. So so let's start with some history. How do you actually jump into Bitcoin, and how was the learning curve from when you started in Bitcoin to right now?
Oh man, my introduction into Bitcoin was through my father. So I have a pretty crazy finance history here in Chicago. My grandfather was the chairman of the Chicago Board of Trade. My dad founded one of the bigger futures brokerages here. And so by the time I graduated high school, my dad was already convinced that Bitcoin was something worth paying attention to, investing in, and eventually sort of convinced me to dedicate myself to Bitcoin. So I skipped college. And I've been in Bitcoin ever since I was 18. So it's been my entire adult life I've been involved in Bitcoin, which is now 8 years. So that's the long story short. I just have a really, really cool and really, really smart dad and cool parents. And got really lucky.
That's very nice. Yeah, I think that's a typical story that comes from the actual family side. So very interesting, and it's you're very, very happy to. I mean, you're very, very thankful for the family situation to get you on board into Bitcoin. So that's very, very interesting too.
Yeah.
So let's go for a more specific point. So how everything started with SAP? How was the community starting point from building something that is from the community and by the community? How was the development of the situation?
So Zap was in the midst of the scaling debate in the Bitcoin community. It's important context to keep in mind. And so from about 18 years old until, I was 21, I was teaching myself to code. I wanted to be involved in the space, but didn't really have the skill set required to contribute to things like Bitcoin Core or build open source projects. And so it wasn't until I'd applied to, Coinbase, ChangeTip. I applied to every single company. I'd gotten rejected by all of them. And it wasn't until the scaling wars where I started to fall in love with Lightning a little bit. And so for those that don't know, there was a huge debate into how we scale Bitcoin. Should we raise the block size? And it got really aggressive and heated up in 2017 in particular. And at the time, I had a real job, that didn't involve Bitcoin. And I was just itching to get involved somehow and help the community in some way. And so in the midst of the debate, I really thought what would be best is if we had a wallet that just humanized Lightning a little bit and made it relatable and allowed people to visualize it and play with it and just show the world like, hey, we can scale this thing with layers. Lightning is going to work. It's not overly complicated. It's not just for nerds. It's just early. And my whole point was I just wanted to help the Bitcoin community sort of resolve this scaling debate and show what in my opinion, was the right way to go, which was scaling with Lightning and not raising the block size. And so that was it. It was not a business. There's no proprietary IP. I was literally in my room and I just started writing this wallet and I wrote this blog post that said, hey, I think what's more important about Zap is that it's a movement. It's not just a wallet. It's an open source community and project that represents, what Bitcoin should be, how we should go about things. We don't want investors backing another wallet that's going to want to raise the block size. This is going to be free. It's going to be open source. It's going to be private. And we're going to represent Bitcoin the right way. And that was the only intention at the time, was to start to build a community and show everyone that, hey, this Lightning thing, it actually works. And if you slab a nice wallet and a UI on top of it, like, it works, and we're going to do this. And that was it.
That's very interesting. So when you started Zap Wallet as a community project, it was one of your goals to start. It was a self-learning curve for you to interact with Lightning Network in a more development basics, or it was just a project that you already had a few interactions with Lightning Network before, and you knew that this was going to be something that you feel comfortable with?
I don't think anyone really had too much interaction with Lightning because it was so new. I was part of I remember on the Bitcoin Core Slack, there was a Lightning Network channel, and there was, I think, 7 of us. It was, me, Elizabeth Stark, Lalu, Alex Bosworth was in there, right? But it was pretty funny. It was a public channel. You didn't need an invitation to join. You just join it if you want. And there just weren't a lot of people too interested, which was kind of the point of Zap. Is I think that, Lightning, there was that talk that Taj and Joseph gave at Coinbase. That's a famous YouTube video. And then there was the white paper, but there wasn't any like actionable ways to believe in it and to visualize it and to understand it. And so that became like very clearly my goal was, here's this small community. How do people not know about this thing? How do they not understand it? It's really so powerful. It's so cool. And it's got such a bright future. But there was like a educational gap between everyone having public debate and those actually writing the code. And so I saw a cool project for me is to try and bridge that gap by just building a wallet that allowed people to use the protocol in like an interesting way. And so that was it. It was just, that was the whole goal, was just, I wanted to get the community to rally behind this Lightning thing, as I thought it was really important.
Nice. Very, very nice. So I was going through the Medium article about how everything started with Strike, and it came out this picture in my mind that you were in Paris in your hotel room, and you started to connect some wires, and that was actually the beginning of what's now Strike. Mm-hmm. So yeah, can you elaborate a little bit more about that specific day when you were actually visiting the Mona Lisa in Paris too?
Yeah. So I was bouncing around Europe right before the Lightning Network conference. This was less than a year ago, actually. And I think I had a front row seat into Lightning just by ways of Zap for years, right? 2017, I'd started it. And then by the tail end of 2019, this is when the idea of Strike came. So it had been years of trying different features, understanding how people interact with payment channels. Why are people using Zap? Why are people using Lightning? What are people building? People building video games, people building wallets, people building online shops. And it was in my hotel room when I started to really isolate what I saw the problems were preventing us from having more mainstream adoption and getting people onto the network. And I just started sketching. And so I had a girlfriend at the time, and I had my best friend. They were both with me. And they were both very mad at me. I was like, we want to go out to the clubs, or we want to go out to dinner. And I was just sitting in my hotel room drawing this thing. But I'm glad I did, because now it's a pretty popular app. But that's the story, long story short. I mean, there's some cool details. Like, I wanted to find a way to evade capital gains tax with Bitcoin. I wanted to find a way to obfuscate the consumer from volatility. I wanted to find a way to let them be interoperable with this protocol while only needing a bank account or a debit card. I wanted to do all these things, and that's kind of just where it started. Nice.
That's very interesting too, and very nice details too, because I see that there is some kind of polar opposites between Zap and Strike, right? Zap is something that's built by the community for the community, for those Bitcoin coders that they wouldn't support and extend and create enhancements of that. But the Strike is more. It's more a product. It's more a commercial product for exploiting the industry, and it's kind of like a killer application of Bitcoin for a mass adoption at the end stage of the result of the product, right?
Yeah. So, like I said, Zap, I think in like 10 years, I think we'll look back at Zap and find its true value more as a movement than an actual product. I think that what Zap did for the community was very inspiring. I think Zap got a lot of other engineers to believe that they can start building on this thing, that they could build wallets, that they could build video games. And it was inspiring to see a kid in his room build something that worked and that had this crazy ambition, and that, you know, global digital payments were made instantly and for free over this thing called Lightning. And so I think of Zap more as a movement than I do as like a substantially successful product. I mean, it is a very successful product. We have a ton of users and ton of contributors, but I think, you know, years down the road, if there's some Netflix documentary about Bitcoin, we'll look at Zap as like a fundamental pivot into, you know, getting Lightning going. Whereas Strike is not so much. Strike is very clearly a commercial product. It requires regulatory relationships, compliance licenses. It requires banking partners. It requires, you know, we have a relationship with Visa. And so there is proprietary intellectual property there that is not open source, and that, you know, I've spent many hours and lots of money on working with regulators and getting licenses and bank accounts open. And that stuff, you know, I don't plan on sharing for free. And so, but it does have a different goal. Zap, again, was about inspiring the community, being part of the scaling debate, and being part of what I consider one of the most pivotal points in Bitcoin's history. Whereas Strike is about, okay, I've seen 10,000 people use this thing. How do I see 10 million people use this thing? What problems do I need to solve in order for someone to download Light Nite, scan a QR code, no matter who they are? My brother, my grandmother, my developer friend. And it was about graduating Lightning from what felt like a bedroom product. You know, everyone's kind of hacking in their condos, in their apartments, you know, startups, and graduating it from here. And how do we get it to a more commercial state? And I think Strike is, I think Strike is accomplishing that, quite frankly. I think we're well on our way.
Yeah, and I also envision this, and I also believe in the same.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Thanks. So yeah, so let's go for going for some more interesting topics about Strike in terms of specific features that is coming along. Recently, we saw kind of announcement. There an article of Forbes saying that you guys have been involved in the Visa card. Mm-hmm. And you guys are partnering, or we are in the actual program or accelerator program from Visa to actually release. Well, you guys are working on several things, but from what you can say publicly is that you guys are releasing within a year a Visa card. Is that correct, or you can say more about it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to get it done before the end of this year. I think the goal with our Visa card is we want Strike users to have access to the entire world. So, you know, admittingly, one of the problems with Strike today is where you can actually use it to spend money. The merchants that accept Lightning, we see an extreme amount of traffic. We're sending hundreds of thousands of dollars, you know, of payments, like in a week, right? And so those that are on our platform and are interoperable with Lightning and are giving cash back is successful. But how many merchants are actually on Lightning? And that's the problem, is not a lot. And there's probably going to be some time there until we get the rest of the world onto Lightning. And so the thought was, well, if I have a Strike balance, and let's say I'm streaming on Light Nite, I've got my Strike donation page up, and I'm killing it, all the bad guys, and I'm getting tips for playing Light Nite, like just for streaming. And let's say I accrue a balance of a couple $100. The problem is the couple $100 on Strike, I can't immediately go buy groceries with. I have to take some time, withdraw it, move it to my other bank account, unless I had a Strike Visa card. If I had a Strike Visa card, then the money that comes into my Strike account, I can then go spend whether the merchant is on Lightning or not. All of a sudden, my Strike balance is just as powerful as a bank account. And so you can start to think of Strike as like a neobank, is that you can be sending money all over the world, receiving tips from all over the world, and then you can walk down to the grocery store and buy your groceries. You can walk down to the pub and buy a pint of beer. And it allows Strike users, you know, access to the entire world. And so that's the idea of the first product. And then, you know, we'll be doing all sorts of rewards because of the card. And then our relationship with Visa is going to go much beyond that. But the first product, which I hope to get out in the next few months, is going to be this card that connects to your application and allows you to use Lightning and Strike anywhere in the world that accepts Visa, which is almost everywhere.
Yeah, yeah. So that's great. I mean, the fact of being cutting out some steps from traditional Bitcoin spending to make Bitcoin liquid to extract it out of the actual Bitcoin wallet or exchange it to dollars and go and spend it, to actually cutting those steps and make them more liquid and more neo-bank style. That's what's making the difference, in my opinion. So congratulations on that. So that's pretty much.
I think like one of the overwhelming themes about Strike 2 is you don't know where Bitcoin is used behind the scenes. And something like the Visa card is going to further that, is that you're going to have this app on your phone and this card in your pocket, and we are using Bitcoin behind the scenes. We're using Lightning to move this money around, and that's how we're able to do it cheaper and faster than everyone else. But you have no idea, and that's the point, is that like we're really obfuscating the difference between Bitcoin and the dollar or the euro. It's just money, and it's money, and we use money in the most efficient way possible. And I think people are going to be blown away when they realize that it's going to be hard to tell when we're actually using Bitcoin behind the scenes, and that's a good thing. We use Bitcoin and Lightning as an infrastructure piece, not necessarily an asset. Bitcoin, the asset, should be hodled. It shouldn't be spent. But Bitcoin, the infrastructure piece, I think is really valuable, but it shouldn't be seen. And I think that's one of our goals is to allow Bitcoin to operate in the background.
Nice. And we've been having so many questions on Twitter here too. They're related about expansion. So is there anything you can say about how is HighStrike Expansion coming along? I mean, is it moving to Europe, or are you guys working in parallel about, as well as expanding with new features? Are you guys as well working on expansion strategies to move it to Europe or Canada or other sites outside of the US?
Yeah. So when Europe, our European employees are probably going to start testing our Strike in the EU in the next few weeks, maybe. So it's coming much sooner than you think. I have a tough time committing to dates because you just never know. A lot of this stuff's outside of my control. But EU is what's next for us, and it's coming much sooner than you think. And we also are going far beyond the EU. So I have a relationship with some folks in Australia, with some folks in Canada. We also plan on supporting USDT, so Tether, so that a lot of the markets in Asia will have access to Strike as well. So for us, it's one step at a time. I know I'm looking at all the comments sooner than I think was yesterday. I know, man. Here's the tough thing about it is dealing with regulators is really hard, and a lot of it is outside of my control. As far as the code is written, the code is done. If I could ship it yesterday, I would have shipped it yesterday. It's just about ensuring I don't go to jail, ensuring we're following the rules, and that's just a process. But I said that there's a chance, a solid chance that people would be able to test it before Q3 is over, and Q3 is over by the end of this month. So there's some insight into a timeline for you. I'm trying the best I can. But yeah, it's coming. It's coming. I promise to God it is. Wouldn't lie to you guys about that.
Nice. So let's go over the last points that I have here in the list before going to the gameplay. So one of the last points that I got here is the Strike rewards, the cashback things you have recently announced together with us, with Light Nite and Sources Games and other companies like Bitrefill. So has it been coming along, and there is any other merchants coming together as well?
Yeah, it's coming along pretty amazingly, and we're so excited. We're going to put a ton of merchants on this thing. I think what's really interesting is, by accepting Lightning payments or using Strike to accept Lightning as a merchant, you save a lot of money. And so the concept is, as a merchant, you want people to pay using Strike, and you want, we now have thousands of users that are spending money every day. You want access to these people. And then in the reverse, though, you have to incentivize them somehow because they're typical spending their card. They're used to using PayPal. And so the idea is to give them a reward for using Strike because you're helping the merchant out. by using Strike. They're avoiding a lot of fees and they're saving money. And so as the consumer, you should get a reward for what is doing them a favor, in my opinion. And so the idea is, for example, there's a taco shop in Los Angeles that is interested in giving cash back. Why? Because that taco shop gets charged 4% to process a credit card payment. And when the people from the Bitcoin meetups in Los Angeles go buy tacos, they don't pay any fees because they're using Strike. And so the idea is, well, if we're saving 4%, why don't we give 3% of that back as a reward to the user? So now there's 3% cash back when you buy tacos, and we save 1% as a business. And so there's this like network effect that we can grow to migrate everyone onto the Lightning Network. And so far it's been great. And, things like Light Nite, I'm really excited about. I think gaming and Lightning and things like Strike are going to be a huge deal. So that's why I'm here. I'm very excited. And just the beginning. And we're going to hopefully have hundreds of merchants over the coming months. So there's going to be rewards everywhere. Because again, as a Strike user, you're doing the merchant a favor. And you shouldn't forget that. You should be rewarded for that, in my opinion.
Yeah, of course. I totally agree with that statement. It's obvious.
Yeah, and why is the reward in fiat and not Bitcoin? I made a conscious decision to sorry, I'm just like reading the comments as they come in. You guys can ask me whatever you want in the comments. I'll try and answer them all. Strike has made a conscious decision not to allow users to touch Bitcoin, the asset, inside of the app. The reason for that is because the tax consequences and volatility that comes with that. Part of Strike is you are allowed to interact with the Bitcoin protocol, make payments all over the world, send money to your friends, pay things from merchants without having to face capital gains and without volatility. So typically, if you own Bitcoin and you spend it on a taco, that's a taxable event. You have to report that to the IRS. And so our idea is we as a business will take all of that on. We'll do the taxes. We'll deal with the volatility. We have automated trading algorithms that do all this fancy things. Now, if you want your rewards in Bitcoin, you can just send them to your Lightning wallet. So every single day, the rewards that I get from buying gift cards, at Bitrefill or playing Light Nite, I just send to my Zap wallet. And now they are my Bitcoins, and I can hodl those. But we didn't want to pass tax consequences and volatility risk onto the user without their permission. It's kind of part of the product. And if more people want Bitcoin, the ability to hold Bitcoin inside of Strike, we can definitely take a look. But I think one of the beauties of the product is it's so simple and it appeals to everyone, that we've never gotten a customer support ticket saying, hey, we're confused on how this works. It's intuitive, it's simple, it works, and it applies to pretty much the entire world. And so if you want the Bitcoin, you can just send it to yourself. And, I think next week we'll probably launch support for OnChain. So you don't have to just use Lightning. You can send to an on-chain wallet, receive from an on-chain wallet. And so then you can just send Bitcoin to your cold storage. You can send Bitcoin to your Lightning node whenever you feel entitled and so pleased. And then in Strike, however, though, we'll keep you out of the IRS and out of the volatility mess that is Bitcoin sometimes.
Yeah, that's great. Those are wonderful news. Congratulations as well on the on-chain implementation for having more funds and more flexibility to move between off and on-chain. So that's another interesting topic that I think I was reading as well on the Medium articles, but there was no estimations about when it was going to come. So that's very, very interesting. So yeah. Cool. Let's go on now and jump a little bit about Light Nite, right? Let's actually display the trader animation we put together for this collaboration about the skins designed for Strike. And after that, let's move into the game.
Yeah, let's do it, man. I'm ready. I'm really bad at video games, guys. So you have to take it easy on me. I'm gonna try my best.
Okay, let's see how it goes. Cool. So here we go. All right. So I think that's your screen, right, Jack?
Yeah, this is me. Here goes nothing. Should I do the COVID-19 survival one?
Yeah, let's go for that one. Actually, let me do an announcement here. We have started. Yeah. Well, the game is in pre-alpha. Is in the heavy development at the moment. It contains so many bugs and And as well, until we go out of the pre-alpha to more alpha states or beta, it's likely to fail. However, for this special event, we have opened the the time limits. This means that everyone can play without restrictions and earn rewards every time they're playing for this COVID-19 survival, unless there are no bugs, which is a pre-alpha state. So after this being said, let's go. Let's jump ahead and let's see how that goes.
All right, man. Here goes nothing. You got to coach me. All right.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go for it.
So I know how to move like up, down, and then I know I use my mouse to shoot. But I'm nervous, man. I'm really nervous about this.
So that's your character, right? I mean, have you tried? Do you have any skins that you can mount and customize, or you want to go with that?
I can probably add some skins. Should I add some skins after this?
Yeah. Let's
Motherfucker, die! Shit. So these things. Get the fuck out of here. These things can kill me, right?
Yeah. That's about it. If you go close to them, usually your life goes down. I mean, you're starting to get unhealthy. And the thing is, like, you have to kill the actual balls. Maybe jump and go ahead, like a Rambo style. Go Rambo shit.
This way?
Yeah, or just jump onto the area, onto the infected area.
Space bars?
Press space bar.
Oh shit, this is fucked. I'm so scared. Is there only one? Oh, I see him on my map. Damn, this is cool, man. I used to play Call of Duty. But,
if you press the M, you click the M key, the M letter, the actual map pop up, and you can check out where the but the enemies are right ahead of you.
They're just like gonna get born out of that thing. Look at this.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. All right, I'm looking at the comments too. You guys can. How do I reload real quick?
Press R to reload.
No.
Yeah, and if you press M, so you can check out where in the map are these guys coming from. So, or maybe not, but they are coming from if you're in the mini map, they are in the top left. Yeah, go straight. Yeah.
They're like being born at this little like toxic hub thing right here. Oh
yeah.
I see they're all over here. Little nasty motherfuckers. Bow. I'm looking at the comments too, so I'm gonna try and answer any questions you guys want. You can ask me anything about my life, about Strike, about anything, and I'll try not to die at the same time. Reload.
Yeah, guys, feel free to post any questions here. So now I think we have switched to a more Q&A type of talk. So everyone that is in the streaming, feel free to ask any questions.
Yeah.
About the Light Nite game, the Strike, or any type of thing you want to ask.
Yeah, I have some questions for you actually.
Go ahead.
So multiplayer is coming out soon, right?
Yeah. Actually, multiplayer is coming out in November. We've been actually working very hard to have it in September, but so you didn't make it. So you killed. Yeah, you have to kill them more. You have to kill all of them in time, or because you have a time limit of 3 minutes.
Oh yeah, you told me that. Should I try?
Yeah, try it out again. Yeah. No, but the time limit. Well, there's a time limit to stack satoshis, and now you can keep playing, and if you keep winning, you keep stacking satoshis during this event. But down to the mini map, you have the time. Oh no, actually, they're 5 minutes. So do you see that timer going down? Down?
Yeah.
So that's the time you got to kill all of them.
And so, God, dude, I suck at this shit. So, Jesus Christ. And so I'm just going after these green things in my mini map, right? And just trying to find them.
Okay. Yeah. So what I was saying is, we've been working very hard to make happen in the multiplayer, but we don't want to release anything unless it's more stable and it kind of give us some air to move from the pre-alpha to the alpha stage where we have everything more under control and everything more stable.
Yeah, so like I can't wait for the multiplayer where I'm like playing other people, right? And I can just basically like pay and earn sats with playing with my friends and stuff.
Yeah, this is something that we release in the meantime, so our user base could at least have some stacking stats in the game while they're waiting for the multiplayer.
Am I like?
So that will.
Shit. Oh god, I'm fucked.
So there is Bitpain asking like, what about the liquid assets? Yeah, so people can send already the in-game assets using the liquid sidechain. They can send skins over one wallet to a different wallet, and so it's happening. So it can happen from the actual web store. So you go to play.lightnite.io and you can actually make all of the withdrawals or importing assets to your wallet.
Oh my god. There's so many of them, dude. Jesus Christ. They're over here. Oh no. There they are.
So if when you kill those balls, you also have to kill the nest. So all of the green shit that is on the floor, you have to kill it. So you have to destroy it.
So I should shoot the floor?
Yeah, shoot at the floor. Destroy the nest.
Wait, I can't hear you. I'm just shooting too much. What?
Yeah, you have to kill both the actual virus, the floating virus that is coming to attack you, and the nest, which is the kind of the greeny stuff. So you have kind of some eggs on top of that nest. Can you see the eggs that they are?
Yeah, I do.
No, that's the one. That's the one. So if you kill all of the eggs that are in the nest, that gives you extra score, and the higher score you got, the better satoshis you can extract.
Oh god. Oh, did that thing already like hit my health? Oh my god, I'm fucked. Oh my god, this is so bad. They're everywhere.
Jump, spacebar. Whoa.
Oh fuck. No.
They're coming at you,
Oh my fucking god, this is crazy. That's fun.
Yeah, you're overwhelmed. Let me try. Oh well, actually, go and customize your skin so you can show off to the people. Like if you have something cool to mount.
Yeah. Okay. Show me how to do that one. So I log in.
Yeah. So when you log in to your account, then you can actually go to equip items, and that's why you were not actually stacking satoshis, because only authenticated users can have your rewards. So that's right there.
Settings.
In equip items.
Oh. This is a hot dog.
That's a hot dog. That's Sturgeon base, and
I need to buy some weapons. Should I buy something with my Strike app?
Well, right now the only weapon available is the one that we have right now, but you can buy skins, other skins, other type of skins. If you got, there's a new release coming up. Maybe it's already uploaded, that comes up with the strike skins into the game. So
yeah. Do I go back?
Or go to character, and you can play the hot dog one, and it plays on top of it. But I think the thing is, it mounts everything on top, so it's highly flexible. So probably there is some clipping issues with that vest, but you can still play. You can unmount the vest and keep playing on it. So if you could click to play, and then you click on military base, there is another mini game here where there is a timer. So you have to kill all of the targets down the time before the timer is gone, and then if it's good enough, you can make it to the Satoshis list.
I hope so. I'm really bad. And then there's going to be like in-game payments. So I would like scan a QR code while I'm playing and stuff.
Yeah, you mean like for withdrawals?
Yeah, like stuff like that.
So we aim to implement the LN standard as well for the withdrawal options, as well as the Bitrefill API, so you can instantly either redeem as a butcher code of any kind of butcher of your preference, such as Amazon or whatever, directly from the game to your butcher through Bitprofil. And we also implemented the alien URL standard, so from the game to your wallet.
That's awesome. And so this one, wait, so this one doesn't have those like little flying
No, if you go back to the place where you started, go first to the original place, and then go straight. Now turn left. Keep going. Now turn left again. Go downstairs.
I'm blown away.
Yeah, now stop there. Okay, turn left again. And now, as soon as you move and follow the arrows, the timer and the minimap starts going down. So you have to be very quickly and very accurate shooting at the targets. So move through the actual target to the right. Cool. Now, shoot at the target. Keep going. So this is an accuracy test. So this is to test how accurate are you with.
Did I hit it when it turns red?
Yeah, when the thing is red, it's hitting.
I gotta hook up, like, I'm so bad at PC gaming. I gotta hook up like an Xbox controller or something.
With a gamepad, if it's an Xbox or a PlayStation 4 controller, it works. So there is gamepad support in the settings.
Wow, should I go get my Xbox?
Yeah, if you have it configured in your computer, you can do it.
Oh shit. You like so good at this game. You're probably like the Satoshi of this game. Oh shit.
Yeah, now if you want, I can actually play it to let you know how.
Oh fuck. I'm so bad. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Boom, bitch. Oh, I see a target. Hey, Rev.
What happened there?
Do I not shoot these?
No, I think that was a clip in it. You're not shoot it. Now.
Scam.
Sometimes physics are not as stable.
Oh fuck. How long have you been developing video games? This is crazy.
Yeah, so this is the second large project. So that's kind of amateur results, but it's understandable. You are not very much into this game, and it's a little bit buggy, but that's good. That's good results actually for the second time playing.
Yeah, not bad. I get a clap from BitPaint. What up, BitPaint? Clap.
Yeah, clap it.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I'm looking at my my Twitter. Does Jack Mallers live in an empty closet? Yeah, you want to know the story about this? Can you guys see the room I'm in? It's crazy. I just moved homes, and the previous owner, this was his wife's closet, and so it's the only place that I think I could work out of, though. So I'm trying to turn it into an office, but I literally moved like 2 weeks ago. So yeah, like look at this shit.
So let me go for a game. Let me customize this. I'm gonna put a character. Let me see what characters we have here. I have Lunatic Coin. That's a Spanish podcaster, friend as well. We also have some. So let's go for Hallmark, actually. So with some cool cats. That's more classy. That's cooler. Some magazines as well, just in case random happens. And well, I wish these sort of weapons were already implemented in the game, so we could actually play with the Hodel bat or some other guns. and the hoverboards too. But let's go with this, and yeah, this is good enough. This is good enough. So let's go. Let me see if I can actually I can make it with the.
Let's do it. Satoshi God mode. Let's see what you got.
All right. So shout out to Light Nite if he's watching the streaming. We are playing with his character. We did another collaboration with him. And actual result is pretty cool though. So here we have it here. All right. So
I have to take a picture of this.
Okay, let's go. Let me see where I can find the actual spots there. Okay, here we go.
Unreal, man.
Okay, I cannot find them. I mean, I used to be better at this. Oh, here we go. Here we go. One less. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh, shit!
They're everywhere. Shit! Shit! So I don't think the sound is on, but you can turn it on in case anyone wants to listen to it. So yeah, actually going to the topic and also add a banner to this, Carlos. So we are actually doing a giveaway of the skins from Strike. So if you want to go and participate on this giveaway, only the only thing you have to go is go to events.lightnite.io and just type an email address. Doesn't have to be yours. Well, at least you have to go have access to it so we can tell you, hey, you won or you didn't win. So yeah, go to events.lightnite.io, put an email address, you got access to it, and participate in the giveaway to get some skins from Strike. I was wanted to display all of the skins in the game, but recently one of the live issues happened and we couldn't make it. But there is a new version coming along today where you can use your skins, your Strike skins in the game. So I don't think I'm gonna be making it because I've been more focusing on displaying the gameplay than actually killing the viruses. But I'm doing my best, guys. So.
Yeah, I mean, you guys should all get the Strike skins. Don't be a loser.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's what all the cool kids are doing.
Exactly. So I cannot find more viruses here. I think they have to be running out of patience or something. Oh shit! Oh shit! That's the rabbit hole.
Holy shit!
Oof! I may die. Eh? Oh my god!
Yeah, you're fucked. You only have 2 minutes.
Oh, I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it. Although I'm gonna make my best.
So did you grow up playing video games like you have?
Yeah, I mean, I've always been a gamer, but very satisfied with the gaming experiences because they are, in terms of game mechanics, they are good enough. But then it's like a casino, so you keep buying digital content, and it's kind of frustrating, and it's tiredness, the fact that you have to keep buying and buying to keep having more enjoy of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So, and with other premium games that I've been playing too, it's kind of the same. So if you can buy in-game content, even though if it's an economical price to buy, then you don't have the chances to sell those items at any marketplace. And if you have the chances to sell those in-game items, you don't have the right to extract the value of your profits. So you are encapsulated on those games. So you don't have a way back. So there's only a way inside of the game economy, but there's no way back. So that's what we want. That's all of Satoshi games about. We want to go for circular economies, featuring the circular economies through the format of a game that can consequently reach the potential of onboarding Bitcoin to the masses to a game.
Right.
Especially because gamers have the perfect psychological and social profile to understand Bitcoin. They are already used to transact within games. The learning curve is frictionless, because you only have to teach them that as well as you can buy items, you can sell items, and as well as you can sell items, there is something called wallet or Strike that you can withdraw instantly.
Yeah, like
So
it's gonna be crazy because people are gonna be able to like make payments and withdraw like directly to their bank account, but because of Bitcoin, we can do it. Like, where are you based? And like
in Spain,
right,
in Europe.
exactly. Like, there's no other way I could have sent you money like this.
Exactly. So I made it to win 500 satoshis. That's cool, and a bear and a skin, another character. So I'm happy for that. My score was okay. Actually, I have to say as well that with this score, we have reduced the score limit, so people it's now easier to win and it's easier to stack satoshis on this event. So if you guys are watching the streaming or you guys want to play, do it now so you can keep stacking satoshis. And now going back to the question we were saying, Jack, yeah, absolutely. I like the fact that it's not only globally, the fact that you can transact value from one side to the other. I like the fact to especially start this operation of making this money more liquid, or this value more liquid using Bitcoin for the gamers, especially because they are already used to. I mean, they have a young age that they are likely less. They are not as corporative as other type of communities to adopt new technologies. They're used to have a digital presence. And not only that, they're trained to do in-game transactions. The only thing is that you have to have a good enough user experience and teach them that as well as they can pay things, they can buy in-game content, they can sell them. And as well as they can sell them, you can withdraw to something called wallet that is yours and only yours.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I just think this is so cool. I can't wait. And the fact that Strike users get cash back, that's so cool, man. I'm excited to follow your guys' progress. I can't wait for the multiplayer. I have a friend who's really, really good at PC games, so I'm going to just have him take everyone's stats and share it with me, man.
Yeah, I can't wait to actually release the multiplayer either. I mean, I've been waiting for almost 8 months already to have the actual multiplayer in Vision, and we are nearly here. So it's gonna be sooner than the last quarter of this year. So we aim to have it in November, and if everything is good enough, we'll have it next month. So can't wait to start stacking stats from other people in the game.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So let's go now for a Q&A from the community. Is there anyone that wants to ask Jack something about Strike, SAP, or anything related?
Yeah, if anyone has any questions, let me know. The Strike team is making fun of me on our Slack. Roadmap says multiplayer. I think he said that roadmap is for November, brother. Sound Dr. Genie.
Yeah, it was going to be this month, but lately we have kind of not were ready yet to show something that was going to be buggy. So we actually waited for 1 month to have something more reliable and stable to show to the people, the users. Cool. So someone got 500 satoshis. That's nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Let's keep stacking that. So money keep flowing. So yeah. So now we want to proceed. We have 5 more minutes before leaving. We're gonna go and do now the giveaways. So we're gonna announce the winners of the skins in Twitter. They will be also notified by email. So everyone go to the page of the events where we are now streaming here, events.lightnite.io, participate in the giveaway. We're also gonna give a few early access of the game for free to the people, so people can as well, if they receive the skins, they will also receive the games and so on. So people will be able to, the community will be able to enjoy these giveaways. So that's cool. And with all this said, if there is no other questions, we'll be good to go.
How do I send Dr. Genie my skins, bruh?
So for Dr. Genie, yeah, you can send them in your store. So let me show you.
Yeah, show me. I got you, Dr. Genie. Thanks for the support, man. I appreciate it. I'll give you all my skins.
Or just tell him to say the email by private, or if he already got the game, to give us the game, sorry, the game ID, the user account ID, and we just send him straight away.
Got you.
So, Dr. Jenny, are you there?
Oh, you like join the stream?
Yeah, send, if you got the game, send me privately your game account, your account ID, or if you don't have the game, just send me so send me your account ID, and you'll get all of the collection pack of Stripe. Cool. So anyone else there feeling like asking questions?
I see one, why did I name it Strike? And was there already a Strike app out there? Oh, I just got a Light Nite tip. Thank you for whoever just tipped me on Strike. Why did I name it Strike? I thought Strike was a really cool name. It's actually the first product of mine I've ever named myself. There's this idiot named Dylan that works for Strike that we all love, and he's very talented and smart. But he usually names all of our stuff. And I think Strike, I named it Strike because I found the multiple meaning pretty cool. We thought it was like when you Google the word strike, it's like going on strike, like protesting. We thought, the way we were using Bitcoin was really unique and, anti-system. And also the idea of strike, like a meteor, like our logo is like, meteor going from A to B really quickly. And it's really powerful and almost scary. Some people love meteors, some people hate them. And so, what was there another Strike app? Now I know that there was. At the time, I didn't. I did not know. But, I mean, what are you going to do? It is what it is. But, yeah, I guess that's kind of the if I recall correctly. I honestly have a document on why. It's like a few pages long on why we named it that. Maybe I'll share it someday.
So there is a restart. So, Jack, if you close the game and install the new update, you will be able to play with your Strike skins and display to the guys.
All right, I will do that right now.
I'm actually downloading that too. So
can you go to my screen? Oh, you get to see all my little.
Search for BitPaint, who was the one to notify this.
Okay, so now I've shut down. So now I restart it.
Yeah, just shut down the game and just restart it. I'm gonna do the same, so we got it.
Shut down Steam or no?
No. Just the game, and then click on playing the game again. But you should have it downloading it or something similar.
Yeah, can you see my screen? Is this?
I can. I mean, it's private, but I can see it. So you have it there. If you click OK, and now click on equip items. Do you have it there?
Yeah, look at all this Strike gear.
Okay, let's put that Stripe gear there.
That's awesome. Oh, that's so cool, man. Strike.
So you got the striker and the Strike girl. I actually like the Strike girl because it kind of has some kind of logo from Strike in the actual haircut.
Yeah, she's got
kind of
Strike shaved head. Holy shit.
Yeah. And
yeah, I gotta get these people. Alejandro, I'm on a MacBook right now, so yeah, you can play on a MacBook.
Yeah. So now you can go and play with it. So those are the skins there. Yeah. I'm gonna have to leave very soon now. I have to jump now in another event. We're gonna go now for an event. I don't know if you are free or you have to do something, Jack. But we have now.
I'll stick around. I see some questions coming in, so I will stick around for like 5 more minutes. I'll try and answer all of these, and then I'm
absolutely. Feel free, Carlos. You are. Well, we have Carlos, another guy from Stosis Games here in the background. Stick as well with Jack, so you can put all of the questions. People are in the comments section, so you can put them up. And feel free to stay here as much as you want, Jack. I'm gonna jump now in another call with the Lightning Labs guys to talk about Lightning Network news updates with Wombo channels and all of this coming along.
Nice.
So it's been a pleasure, man. So it's been a pleasure to connect with you, and so good to have this event and this collaboration with you.
Likewise, dude. I'm a big fan of you guys. I'm excited to watch your progress and keep killing it. Good luck.
Same, pal, same. So cool. So have a good game here with the strike skins, and let me know how it goes.
Yeah. All right. I'll play a game with Striker, and then I will answer your guys' questions. And then as soon as I lose, which I inevitably will, I will go eat lunch. How does that sound? What should I? There we go. I'm looking swaggy. You guys like my outfit or what? Looks pretty sexy if you ask me. Yeah, these skins are lit. Honestly, if you're not wearing a strike skin, like, who are you? I don't know. What other skin is there to wear? Don't be a loser. Rock a strike skin. All right, let's go through some of these questions while I try and survive. What was my Bitcoin aha moment? I talked about this a little bit earlier. I just have a really smart dad. So he got me involved. Our Bitcoin aha moment as a family, I like going upstairs for this thing. Wow, look at this strike character. I mean, this is just badass. Are you kidding me? As a family, in 2013, when we got involved, it was through the Cyprus crisis in Greece. And so what was happening was citizens of Greece were having their money confiscated, and they were fleeing into Bitcoin. And the government they couldn't do anything about it. Fuck, I suck. And so that was the first time as a family where we realized this was a global digital currency that was not only storing value, but storing value in a censorship-resistant manner and in a way that was able to protect from any central party or government. And that was the first time, I think, as a family, we were like, oh my God, this thing works. And that was in the summer of 2013. I was just dropping out of college at the time. Good timing. Actually, I'd already dropped out. I was just playing 2K in my basement at the time, eating chicken. What else? We kicked the other strike's ass anyway. That's not what it's about. I think you're talking about the async product. Those guys are super cool. I did not mean to do anything of the sort. It is what it is. But yeah, I mean, I think we're both doing really good. You know, we're all on Team Bitcoin. No need for that energy, but I appreciate it, brother. I think we're all doing okay. Fuck, I can't reload. Am I fully loaded? Gotta find where these things are born at. They're down there. All right. I'm so fucked, guys. I'm so bad at this. I'm trying to answer your questions. It's all a mess. There they are. Yeah, look at these fucking assholes. Get out my face. Oh my God. I died. All right. How do you choose the jurisdiction that you go into next? EU, Canada, South America, Africa. The way that I choose it is just strictly off demand. So we've gotten the most demand from the EU. And so we're going to go to the EU. And like I said, it's going to be much sooner than you guys think. Don't blink. And but I already have plans of EU, Canada, Australia, South America, some parts of Asia. And so I'm working my little behind off on all this stuff. I got you guys. I promise. I'm going as fast as I can. I promise. And yeah, so EU will be next. After that, maybe Australia. We'll see. But EU next, and UK, of course, as well. What do I think would be a good use case for micropayments? Making payments under a penny. Just kidding. I think internet, like in-game, like for example, Carlos just won 500 sats. What is 500 sats? That's a micropayment. I think in-game payments are really cool. Social tipping is really cool. Pay-per content is really cool. Streamed payments is really cool. So instead of making one payment for $10, if I can make a cajillion payments like every second, that's about a penny's worth. That'd be really cool. I think we're just scratching the surface for micropayments. We have a long way to go, but we're getting there. Thanks for playing with us. Of course, bro. Of course. What's up, Flip BTC? yeah, I mean, we're family, guys. We're family. I love you guys, and I mean that with all my heart. Bitcoin's changed my life, and you guys mean the world to me. So I'm down to hang out at any point, answer any questions you ever have. And yeah, Fiddy, you're out. I'm also gonna dip. I gotta go eat lunch, and I gotta go launch this thing in the EU. So I got some work to do. But I appreciate it, man. I love you guys. Like I said, thanks for stopping by and hanging out. We should do this more often. And yeah, we'll be in touch. Contact me on Twitter and on the internet. Yeah, EU's on my way. Enjoy lunch. I will. I'm gonna make some. I don't know what I'm gonna make. I'm hungry though. All right, y'all. Peace out.